Good morning and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here with Fred and Titan, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Titan's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and motivations we give him while we're working with him, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he's going to keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is a tug and let go on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Titan's been fitted with his own personal training collar, and we'll show you how to properly use this during your one-on-one lesson. Titan is seated nicely on Fred's left, which is where all our obedience training is done. The first command they'll demonstrate is heeling, which is proper walking on a leash, and Fred and Titan take off doing that now. The command you want to use for this is Titan heel, and then you start walking and he'll fall right in line on your left-hand side. We've also incorporated our automatic sit into this, so anytime Fred stops his feet, as he just did, Titan sits. It's important during the heeling exercise that Titan walks nicely at your pace. He shouldn't try to pull ahead or lag behind. If he does attempt to pull ahead or lag behind, you say no, give a tug and let go correction, and repeat your command to heel and start walking again. And the next command they're going to demonstrate is the stay command, which is a hand and voice command. Fred will use the open flat of his left palm an inch or so from Titan's muzzle and the one-word command to stay. He then walks out to the end of the training leash. It's a great exercise to build up some self-control in Titan. Start practicing this one at about a minute and work your way up in increments to about 3. And when Fred returns back to him, he's going to walk all the way around him, providing an added distraction as he goes behind him, and right back to that left-hand side heel position. Titan holds his sit throughout. Fred gives him some praise and they take off heeling again. I'll show you a little more of the heel sit and stay. There's that automatic sit. And gives him the stay again. Back out to the end of the training leash. And this time, instead of returning back, he'll demonstrate the come or recall command. You call Titan in using his name in a nice voice. He comes and sits in front. Then we have a move called the finish, where you heel him right around the back of you to get him right back to your left-hand side, and he sits. Stay. Fred will demonstrate it one more time. And leave him in a sit, give him a stay, out to the end of the training leash. He'll then call him into him using his name. He comes and sits in front. And then the finish, you heel him right around the back of you and right back to your left-hand side, and he sits. Nicely done. It's a good time to remind you want to practice all your commands, about 15 to 20 minutes a day with Titan. Give him his own separate training times from Nala. It just keeps the commands fresh in his mind. You can practice inside or outside your home and just incorporate the commands into your daily routine. Next, we're going to show you our down commands. First is down from a heel position. Fred will use the open flat of his palm straight down to the ground and the one-word command to down. He then gives him a stay and walks out to the end of the training leash. It's another great exercise to build up that self-control in Titan. Start practicing this one at 3 minutes and work your way up to about 5. And when Fred returns back to him, he's going to walk all the way around him, as he did on the sit stay, and right back to that left-hand side heel position. Titan remains down throughout. And he heels him right out of it, and they take off heeling again. You see Titan's doing very well, but if for any reason he doesn't respond to one of your commands, the first word out of your mouth is no, followed by a tug and let go correction, and then you repeat your command. He's going to show you the down one more time. He gives him a down and a stay, back out to the end of that training leash. And this time he'll demonstrate that come or recall command right out of the down. You call him in using his name, he comes and sits in front, and then the finish, he goes right around the back and right back to your left-hand side heel position and sits. We'll give them a second to get lined up for our final command, which will be down from a distance. This will be the down from a distance. You're going to put him in a sit, give him a stay, walk out to the end of the training leash. This is the only time you're going to use your right hand to give the command. And Fred drops him into a down. He'll then return back to him once again by walking all the way around and right back to that left-hand side heel position. Excellent job. Alright, we've demonstrated for you all the obedience commands we've worked on with Titan here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Titan, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.